this season is that Paige Bueckers is back on the court.
Channel 3's Mark Robbins is here now with what she means in the grand scheme of things, and could her return mean a return to the Final Four? Mark.
Oh, I think it absolutely could, and the return of the All-American Paige Bueckers brings added expectations to this UConn women's program. A couple of knee injuries have taken time away from the former National Player of the Year, but Paige firmly believes she's ready to reclaim a spot among the top players in the country and help bring the school another national championship. Paige is turning the page on her injuries. Getting through both injuries and all those days of rehab brought her back to the practice court this summer. And then, in early fall, the preseason workouts, well, there was a moment of clarity that presented itself.
I was going up for a layup and I got knocked down, or not knocked down, but hit in my shoulder, so my momentum was sort of off, and I landed on my left knee, and I was all right. I was like, okay, like I can handle it. So
now Paige is back working on handling her game on the court, getting herself back to her elite level. And while she stayed in fit condition, playing the game is the only way she feels she can be sharp again.
And just competing, I think, is extremely important when you're coming back from injury, because you can do as many drills and as many individual workouts as you want, but there's nothing like playing. And
she sounds confident with her answers. She's always been confident on the court, but after some time away, even the great ones have a tiny bit of apprehension. Or maybe it's curiosity.
How long will it take for me to get, like, my rhythm back, my flow back? I don't know. I'm kind of just curious to see how this goes, but I feel very well prepared and very confident.
That's just the way life is. You don't just come back in and then there'd be times when our big guys and our guards are getting shots they never would have gotten last year because of her. Yeah. And then the shot clock's running down and nobody's in a panic because we get a bucket with 2 seconds left in the shot clock that we might not have gotten last year.
Game days are quickly approaching for Bueckers and the Huskies, and that's a rush Paige has been anticipating for quite some time.
I think it's just the whole excitement of being back on the court for me, especially just being able to play basketball again and then playing with all my teammates. Everybody focuses a lot on me and AZ, but I think I'm just excited to get out there with everyone.
It's been a long wait for sure, but Joe, Paige is going to start to get some answers and some buckets for herself very soon, and help her teammates get some buckets and wins very soon, starting this weekend.
Yeah, you better believe it. That's right, Mark. Her first test comes less than 24 hours from now. The UConn women have an exhibition game tomorrow afternoon, and we've got you covered for that one. The Huskies take on Southern Connecticut State at Gamble. You can watch it live starting at 1 p.m. on the Wax.